please raise your hand and state your organisation if asking a question. We'll just start off. Nick, just give us your initial thoughts on that match.
Just a typical first round here for me. I've played so many five-setters first round and it's just an absolute roller coaster. So just super pumped to be able to just move through really. Like easily could have gone the other way today. You know, a couple lucky shots here or there, but he put himself in a position to win.
Andy?
Hi Nick, Andy Dillon from The Sun here. Sorry to get off the tennis track, but it's a rather serious question. Were you racially abused out on the court today?
Not today.
Not today,
No.
right, okay.
No. But a lot of disrespect was being thrown today from crowds, and I'm just starting to think that it's normal when it's really not. You know, I didn't say anything to the crowd until they started. Just every time I came down to the far end, people just going, and it's I don't know if it's normal or not.
How does that make you feel when you feel that? Because, you know, a lot of people like you here, but is this something new that you're discovering?
It just happened, like, obviously when it happened in Stuttgart, the racial abuse, and then it happened to Osaka in Indian Wells when someone screamed out, affected her match. I just don't understand why spectators feel like they're able to do that.
Are you able to share with us any details of what was said to you?
Just pure disrespect, just anything. Like someone just yelled out, "I was shit" in the crowd today. Is that normal? No. But I just don't understand why it's happening over and over again.
Is it put you off? You normally love this tournament.
No, I love this tournament. It's got nothing to do with Wimbledon. I just think, I think it's just a whole generation of people like on social media feeling like they have, you know, a right to comment on every single thing with negativity. It just carries on to real life because there's a fence there and I physically can't do anything or say anything because I'll get in trouble. They just feel the need that they're able to just say anything they want.
Just on the flip side of that, sorry, Craig, just on the flip side of that, you were overheard today about you were having a bit of a interaction, if you like, with the line judges, and at one point I think you said you're in your 90s, you can't see the ball.
No, I said most of the umpires are older, and I just don't think that's ideal when you're playing a sport of such small margins because factually people that are younger have better eyesight.
Okay.
Do you not think that's appropriate? When you're playing at a sport for hundreds and thousands of dollars, do you not think that we should have people that are really ready to call the ball in and out?
Is it an age thing though? I mean,
well, factually, does someone have a better eyesight when they're younger?
Andy, we're going
not
to
necessarily.
take a question from
Okay.
But,
What do you mean, not necessarily?
hang on, I'm just sorry, no,
But what does he mean?
allow me to
What do you
finish.
mean, not necessarily?
But they probably, I don't know if they have to pass
Okay,
a
but just
test
that specific thing. I hit a ball in.
Right.
The old man called it out. It was in.
So,
So arguably, if the guy was 40, he may not have called that out.
yeah, but he may be 60 and may have 20/20 vision. You don't know that.
But in that case, he got the call wrong.
Okay, we're going to move on to...
Young people get a call wrong, don't they?
Sean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand the question though.
Sean Engel, Guardian. Can you elaborate a little bit on the whole social media thing? Do other players, do you think they share your views? What would you like Wimbledon to do about it? Because it seems
I'm
to
not.
be...
I didn't say for anyone to. I'm just giving you an example. I think people and spectators and just everyone is so quick to just negatively put their energy on someone else, and there's no real consequences. Like on social media, you can just bash someone on social media. There's no real consequence, and then now, whether it's racial abuse or just disrespect, it's just acceptable. But why is it acceptable?
I just wondered, should Wimbledon have basically, because it was, if it's 2 or 3 times, should they then say to
Oh, but I don't know, because it as a player who cops it very hard, I'm getting it nearly every match I'm playing. There's someone who's just because they're sitting there and I can't do anything, they just feel the need.
And has anyone ever taken a fan out in one of your matches?
What's that, sorry?
Has any authority ever
Yeah, a
taken
couple times, yeah.
Oh yeah, John Silky again to Love. Do you have any sympathy for what happens with the line judges, for example? Do you have any sympathy with how sometimes they're treated by players, for example? I mean, they do take it as well. Umpires take it, line judges take it. Many of these people.
It goes deeper than that though, because if I lose a tennis match and it comes down to a call, they're not getting abused on social media. Like I have to deal with My girlfriend deals with hate messages. My family deals with hate messages. I deal with hate messages. Where, for instance, that timing in Miami when Carlos Bernardes did that and the whole match turned, was he dealing with the repercussions that I still deal with that, but that they just move on like nothing happened. They're back out there refereeing, umpiring. But for me, the hate messages they carry way more weight than just that. That's what people don't understand. It's not just, oh, he made a bad call and I'm just abusing the umpire. Like, I'm frustrated. It's like, if I lose this match, you have no idea how much abuse I have to go through. Where the umpires don't go through anything. What do they go through?
Do you have any sympathy for them though?
Well, yeah, if I hit a 227 hits them, I'm like, oh, sorry, are you okay? But like, if they make a bad call that I just focus on one line, why would I have sympathy for that? It's hundreds and thousands of dollars on the line. Why would I have sympathy for that? Doesn't make sense.
Hi Nick, Jacqueline Magnay from The Australian. Great recovery at the end there. Can I just ask, at the end, you did appear to spit in the direction of
One of the people disrespecting me.
Yep.
Yes.
So that was deliberate to show
Yes, I would not be doing that to someone who was supporting me.
And I believe you did complain about those spectators to the
Yes.
umpire at the time, asked them to be removed.
Yep.
Would you have liked them to have responded to your request?
Honestly, I'm okay with receiving a lot of it, but what I don't understand is as soon as I give it back, for instance in Stuttgart, I gave it back, I got a game penalty. And today, like as soon as I won the match, I turned to him and I'm been dealing with hate and negativity for a long time, so I don't feel like I owe that person anything. Like he literally came to the match to literally just like not even support anyone really. It was more just to like stir up and disrespect, and that's fine. But if I give it back to you, then that's just how it is.
Can I just clarify one thing? Because with the umpire, I understood that you did make some reference to racism to
Yep.
the umpire. Can you just explain what that was? Because it's a bit confusing.
What's confusing?
People thought that you were making a complaint of racism.
Yeah, because it happens all the time and nothing happens.
But nobody made a racist...
Not today. I didn't say that.
Oh.
Question at the back there?